America's bishop was accused of 3 requests. Stay tuned. God bless you. Thank you for joining me on Morning Nuggets. This is yours truly, Pastor Nate. And as always, it is my absolute pleasure every time I come and speak with you. I pray that you had a great weekend, and I pray that this exhortation finds you well. Listen, this is a new month, the month of November. Those of you who have born days, earth days, birthdays in the month of November, Pastor Nate wants to extend to you a happy birthday. You ought to give God praise for letting you see another year. The Bishop T.D. Jakes, he was accused of asking someone of 3 things. Here recently, a man by the name of Dwayne Youngblood appeared on the Larry Reed Show. I've never heard of Dwayne before till recently. Dwayne shared his story of how he violated a young man in the church, and he served some time, and since then, to my understanding, he may have been reformed. But the interesting thing about this interview was he brought up the Bishop T.D. Jakes. If you want to listen to the whole story, you have to go to the Larry Reed Show and listen to it. I just pulled out a couple clips. If you listen to his story, Dwayne said he was 18/19 years old at the time this supposedly happened. Now Dwayne is 57 years old, so that's 38, 39 years ago. I want you to listen to what he had to say.
And when I started to walk past him, he pulled me to himself, wrapped his arms around me, and tried to kiss me. My mother answers the phone, and she says to me, "Wayne, it's Elder Jakes." And I get on that phone. And when I get on that telephone, I can hear water. He is sitting in a bathtub. And in that thing, he says to me, without any hesitation, there's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is, when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. The second one is, you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything. And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life.
Many vloggers and bloggers have questions about this interview. If you listen to various ones, they're poking holes in the story. The story seems to be inconsistent and kind of seems to be off the dip. I have a couple questions too. However, I'm not going to discount the victim because we want our victims to have a voice if in fact this is the case. Some vloggers see it to be very suspicious because of the platform Dwayne Youngblood is on. We know that last year sometime Larry Reed was advocating for Manasseh and basically accusing T.D. Jakes of some inappropriate things, and was saying that, hey, there's going to be a court case, something to the effect there's going to be some legal ramifications. We have yet to see that. So vloggers are alluding to that, indicating that Larry Reed's platform, especially as it relates to this conversation, maybe there's no credibility there. And then some vloggers are saying, why now? After all these years, 38, 39 years, why is Dwayne Youngblood coming forth now? Now, he may have at another platform, he may have on his channel if he have one, I don't know, but this is my first time hearing this story. Friend, listen, I'm not going to say that Youngblood is lying. I can't say that Bishop Jakes did this or not because I wasn't there and I didn't see any proof. I would venture to say if you come in on a major platform and speak to the masses, you would think to have some type of receipt to prove what you're saying is correct. According to scripture, there are one of two things going on in this scenario. If Bishop, if he did in fact attempted to kiss Dwayne, you heard the clip, or asked him for those three things, then it will come to light, because the scripture says what's done in the dark, what's hidden, will eventually come to the light, according to Luke 8:17. And I also want to say, when you're in the public eye as big as Jake's or whoever you are, and you're growing and you're getting popularity, you might want to share your testimony. You might want to tell people what God brought you out of and what your challenges were in your earlier years when no one knew you. Because the minute you get big, somebody's going to release a photo, somebody's going to release a picture, somebody's going to come forth saying you did this or you said that. So you might want to put that out there so the devil can't hold you hostage and the devil can't blackmail you. Because if somebody comes and says something about me, I can say, well, I already told you that. Yeah, I did that. God has forgiven me. I'm a new creature. You see how easy that is? But if you don't say it, people think you're hiding stuff. Now you got a problem on your hand. Another scenario, if this didn't happen, maybe this is a situation where the devil is accusing Jace, because the scripture did say in Revelation 12:10 that the adversary, the enemy, the devil, is the accuser of the brethren, and he'll accuse you of anything. I don't know if this is a situation where stuff is coming to the light, where there's exposure taking place, or it's a lie and the enemy is accusing Bishop. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for dropping by this morning. In the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces. Till next time.